Podcasts are hot right now. How do I know? Well, you're listening to one right now, aren't you? But you might be wondering, how on earth do I get my voice out there and start my own podcast? It all seems so intimidating. Between hosting and platforms and monetization, it can get real complicated real quick. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We started this podcast over 2 years ago, not knowing clue one on how to do it. So how do we do it? We did it with Anchor. Anchor is the free podcast app with creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on all the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And everybody likes money, right? Well, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go right now, download the free Anchor app, or go to Anchor FM to get started. It's the eCommerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your host, John Suder, Bart, Mroz, and Brittany Blackman. The eCommerce Minute is a production of SUMO Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm located in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's eCommerce Minute episode 691.
In today's episode, UPS FedEx competitor Amazon Shipping to suspend service in June.
Not too long ago, Amazon launched its own shipping service to compete with UPS and FedEx. The expansion would offer services to other businesses and undercut rivals by offering lower rates. Unfortunately, the service now has to take a back seat. Amazon told shippers that the service, known as Amazon Shipping, will pause starting in June. Under the program, Amazon drivers would pick up packages from businesses and deliver them to consumers rather than ship orders from Amazon warehouses. Amazon is suspending the service because it needs its people and capacity to handle a surge in its own customers' orders. The company wants to hire 100,000 warehouse workers and is focusing on shipping essential items during the coronavirus outbreak. Since the pandemic began, Amazon's shipping times have slipped, which has resulted in even Prime customers seeing their items delayed. Meanwhile, the virus has also upended the daily routine of delivering packages. Amazon and even FedEx and UPS have each had to implement new safety measures and scramble to provide protective equipment as some workers test positive for the virus. The company previously tried to woo shippers into the new service by offering simpler rates, including the elimination of many fees and surcharges that other carriers add to pad their revenues. It tested the program in London and Los Angeles, but hadn't yet made it widely available in the U.S. The suspension of Amazon Shipping is just the latest attempt by Amazon to get its core business back on track. I want my charger cables in a day.
So, did you get a charger cable yet?
Well, you know what? I did order some grill supplies, and I really felt guilty about it because I was like, everything going on. Why am I ordering a brush for my grill? You know, it's like I feel so like I'm stopping someone else from getting their like bleach or wipes or something. But I'm like, you know what? Gotta keep
but you gotta have
on
some
track. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta have some normalcy too.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Like my thing to keep my sanity now is I bought a brand new gas grill, and now I'm just like, that's my happy time. I'm just out there looking for things to cook. Like I just, if I'm done cooking meats, I just pick things off the ground and I grill it and I brown it. And you know.
You look over at Bella.
Yeah, I'm like, soon.
Hey, she's like, no.
Yeah, I've been compulsively ordering off of Amazon too. Tyler and I last night literally just spent like $200 on Amazon because we're bored. We are so bored.
How's this? And I got to the point where like, it'll be like, 10 o'clock at night. Well, not 10 o'clock, probably like 8 o'clock at night. And you're just like worn out and you're like a little stressed out. And you're thinking about what's going on. You're like, I just want to order this just to see if I'll get it.
Yeah, true.
Because then I'll feel normal, Like I ordered like one of those pen thermometers that you use when you barbecue. I'm like, I really want this. And then they're like, you won't get this till the end of the month. I'm like, damn. Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that's pushed back until like May. Things that I was surprised about. I was like, why can't I get this wall decor until May? Who is ordering wall decor?
It's not, it has nothing to do with wall decor. I mean, because it could be a third party and they don't have it in the warehouse right now.
Right.
Because they're
that's all it is. It is an Amazon thing, but it's actually a third party thing, especially for things like wall decor.
I was like, I want my planners.
The shipping service actually could have been a great thing for sellers if they could roll it out widely, because you understand what that does. It basically says you don't have to take this, ship it to Amazon, let it sit in their warehouse, then ship from Amazon. It basically says, I'm going to come to you, I'm going to pick up this wall art and deliver it to Joe, in the next zip code. It's a great thing.
Right.
That means realistically they could do the Prime Now, the same day delivery. I mean, the deliveries are faster. You get a happier customer. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities there. And things like FedEx and UPS could never do this. They could never do this. So really, sooner or later, it'll be a game changer. I mean, people look at this as they, oh, okay, Amazon, ha ha, lol. You just wait. Just wait.
Just wait. Just wait. Relax.
There should be no dancing in the streets about the failure or the delay of this. I mean, this is just, you're just delaying the inevitable.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just interesting. All right, we'll close this up with a little stat time. UPS and FedEx shares rose 2% in the extended trading when the news broke, according to Reuters. Don't go celebrating yet. Amazon said it expects to spend more than $500 million globally to increase wages for workers during the pandemic, up from a previous estimate of $350 million. There is a real shift in jobs right now. I just wonder when this all shakes out, do the people who were hired as temp Amazon people, how many will stay on? Or if their jobs will still remain?
True.
Or if people are just doing it like, I just need to get a couple bucks just to get by. Or is it like, oh, I'm going to stay here with Amazon?
I think they will, because if you think about it, this is going to get, this is going to be a whole year thing, and then we're going to be in the holiday season again.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I hadn't even. If you look at the calendar, it's like this is just going to roll right into the holidays from an e-commerce perspective. I mean, this is. No, you're right.
Yeah, because they're going to go through Prime Day, and then they're going to go through and then holidays. I mean,
right. So if we do. Yeah, no, you're right. We do Prime Day in August, then we're in back to school that whole season there, and Merry Christmas. Here we are.
Whatever the seasons will look like, right?
Whatever the season.
Schools do open or stuff like that. People will still buy for holidays. I mean, it might not be same kind of buying, but it could be a lot of deals and things like that. The only thing that with Amazon is that Amazon's going to do their part and they're going to push their products, but I think there's a lot more people going to direct to consumer, and people are rethinking how they do direct to consumer. That's going to change a little bit, and people are going to start shopping from other sites, because I think Amazon is going to have some of that problem where they can't deliver stuff right now.
Yeah, interesting. Definitely something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Good one. All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media @SUMO Heavy.